The defending NFC West champions Seattle Seahawks have had the offseason that no one could have predicted. I don't know where it came from. All the Russell Wilson discontent that has been happening around this team has been baffling. It's been nothing but a major distraction. They needed to upgrade their offensive line. They haven't really done that. I mean, Gabe Jackson, getting him in a trade was an okay move. They did end up signing him to a 3-year contract extension after the trade. But there again, they have added a couple of pieces that I do like. Gerald Everett coming in to play tight end. I think that's going to be a decent move. Give Russell Wilson a target. Should it be Russell Wilson who's the quarterback, which I fully anticipate happening. And they added to their secondary as well. I like Ahkello Witherspoon coming from the San Francisco 49ers. I know he's not a huge name. I know he's not Pro Bowl, all-pro level player, but I still think he's a very solid piece for the secondary for the Seattle Seahawks. Those are my two favorite moves.
I hate virtually everything that the Seattle Seahawks have done since this shit started.
Really?
The Russell Wilson thing's a joke. I'm going to say the same thing about this that I said about the election and about the coronavirus. If you don't want me to believe it's one thing, you're doing a really shitty job of not making me think that. Leaving him out of the release to the season ticket holders, leaving him out of the hype videos, it's just stupid. It's stupid, petty shit that you should be, that an organization of this class should be better than. That's why I've killed them. I think your offensive line still sucks. You're still counting on Brandon Shell to play right tackle. Yeah, look at the helmet over my shoulder. I know Brandon Shell pretty well. He's not good. If you're counting on him to be one of your tackles, your line is brutally bad. Bad thing is you don't have any draft capital to make it better because you gave that up for Jamal Adams in a trade that I said you were going to regret, and I guarantee you every Seahawks fan on planet Earth would unwind right now if they could.
Did you like the Kerry Hyder signing?
It's fine. He's a rotational defensive end. I mean, that's the way. It's the NFC West way of doing things, having a bunch of guys to rotate in and out. You know, you take him away from a division rival, which I get it. I understand the perk of that. That's the reason they didn't get a Gary Busey, because trust me, I fucking considered it.
Yeah.
You know, but between that and Gerald Everett, I think those are actual usable pieces. I just think the defense is so bad. And the offensive line is so bad. And the weapons are not good outside of DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. I mean, you have nothing else outside of those two guys. And I just look at all these things and go, every team in your division's gotten better and you've gotten worse. I can't reward that in any way. This is the worst team in the NFC West, and nobody will ever convince me different.
My grade would have been worse had they not re-signed Chris Carson and Carlos Dunlap. I know you don't like Carlos Dunlap, but I still feel like he's a good piece. It's not that I don't like him, it's that I don't think he's an impact piece. I mean, I think he's just a dude at this point. Good dude. One of the better defensive players they have. Yep.
But I don't think it changes anything. I look at this defense and just go, ugh. I didn't like the Jordan Brooks deal. I mean, now granted, he probably played equivocally well to Patrick Queen last year, but that really says more about Patrick Queen than it does about Jordan Brooks. I think you need to bring back KJ Wright, whether you will or not. There's been absolutely no movement in that direction from what I have seen or from what I have heard. I don't see any way this isn't the worst team in the NFC West.
I don't either. I think they have fallen to that 4 spot in the NFC West. I will be truly shocked if they don't finish in the cellar of this division. But with all that said, I still believe that this is going to be a team that's going to be knocking on the door of the playoffs. I think this entire division could get into the playoffs. That's how good I think the offense is.
Could, but won't. They won't. It doesn't work that way. You play 6 games against your own division,
You're right.
And I don't think they're going to be favored in any of them.
None of them. Okay.
I mean, maybe by within a field goal in the 1 or 2 of the 3 at home, but that's it.
I agree. Hit like and subscribe here on the channel. You're in the Sportsocracy. We are in the Wicked Weed studio, wickedweedbrewing.com. Drink different. I'm Tank Spencer. He's Jeremy Greene. We'll see you next time.